Did you add to your body count?
I had to.
There are other ways to lead.
Me and Don finna get married.
Why? This is moving too fast.
But we love each other.
Reginald Taylor, they got a tip that he's alive.
If I start a war, I need to know you on my side.
I want to kill every man who kills with no conscience.
What do you want me to do?
This show.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 7, Episode 5. This is the recap. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did y'all feel about Episode 5? How y'all feel about your boy Reg? And, pretty much getting Jake involved in this illegal activity. I told you guys in my quick thoughts, early impressions, eventually it's going to catch back up to him. And as I told you guys, I don't care what you say. Your boy Jake, he's going to have to step up to his brother. He cannot allow Reg to ruin his life. He has to let him know that he ain't doing any of the stuff that he wants him to do. At least like the illegal stuff. Like, come on. Jake has a legal business selling clothes. He's doing quite well for himself. And he don't need this type of negativity coming his way, because all that's going to do is ruin his life. So eventually, I believe that Jake will step up and let him know. Or if not, Victor may have to. But as a man, y'all know Jake's going to have to do that. He's going to have to let him know he ain't going. But we going to see how that all plays out. We know your girl Detective Tucson made her return. And now that she knows that Reg is officially alive, this investigation on the 63rd Street mob, and of course, finding Reg, is about to pick up. So I cannot wait to see that. And we know Pastor Freaky Zeke is looking like he's about to make a deal with your girl Alicia. And that's the last thing that Knuck needs. And we know Reg don't like Knuck. And common enemies, y'all know they like linking up. So we gonna see if Alicia and your boy Reg will make a deal or whatever, or at least have a conversation by the end of the season, which I think is going to happen. But we're going to hop right into this recap. I'm going to try to focus on all the key points. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 5 titled Safe Harbor? Now the episode starts out with Reg and Jake putting in that work. They said, you know what? It's time for some illegal activity. Reg got Jake out here doing all types of stuff. I mean, hacking ATMs, getting his money. I mean, all this is doing is going to cause law enforcement to look into this. And this is one of the reasons why Detective Tucson ended up finding out that Reg was officially alive. And we know Reg, he wanted to make sure that his brother was iced out. You know what I'm saying? He's kicking it with Jake, but at the same time, he is trying to get Jake to do what he wants him to do, which is illegal activity. But Jake, he was liking that he was spending time with his brother. And of course, he was liking that he had a new chain. Now we know Jake and Reg, they continue to hang out. They were sitting on the outskirts in the G-Wagon, watching all those boat parties, of course, watching all the enemies. And we know Reg, he wants Jake to stop hanging around Bakari, because Bakari is in business with Knuck, and he don't like that. He want Knuck up out of here. He wants to be the top dog of the 63rd Street mob. Now, we know Reg, he end up seeing Alicia. He asks Jake, so does she have money or whatever? And Jake says, yes. You know what I'm saying? She is paid. So now you already know what time it is. It's just a matter of time before Reg has that conversation with Alicia. And it's just a matter of time before these two could end up linking up and talk about, their common enemy, which is your boy Knuck. Now, we also know that Reg told Jake once again that pretty much screw his business. Like, he don't care about, Jake's little clothing business at all. He wants him to do what he wants him to do. And that's it. Now, Detective Tucson ended up having a conversation with her son. We know he is still locked up, but he got word on the streets that Reg is alive. And at first, Detective Tucson did not really believe it. But once she got that video and she saw what she saw, she knew her son was not lying. But she better hope and pray that her son is going to be okay, because we know back in season 2, it wasn't looking too good for him, right? So we're going to see what's going to happen this time around. But Detective Tucson's investigation of the 63rd Street mob will continue. And of course, her hunt to take down Reg is about to heat up. And I cannot wait to see how it's all going to play out. Now we get to Knuck, and I guess Knuck was pissed off today. I guess what he said in the very first episode about if somebody disrespects him, that he's pretty much gonna drop them off. Now this fellow 63rd Street mob member was being too flashy. Knuck did not like this. He's already told him don't do it. And the dude said he's not gonna do it anymore, but Knuck did not give a damn and he dropped him off right there in front of everybody, setting an example, letting them know that he ain't playing around. But I think it could cause issues for the organization. Your boy Bakari was looking all shaky and scared like, man, I don't know what I'm a part of. Well, yes, you do. You decided that you wanted to be a part of it, so don't look all shook and shaky now. This is what you signed up for. Sad thing is, it's only going to get worse for Bakari's character, especially with this war about to pop off with Knuck and Reg. It ain't looking too good. Now we get to Keisha and Tiffany, and of course, y'all know Tiffany, she's still all in her feelings and stuff like that. She was talking about how she had some conflicting feelings with Victor, and how Victor, she thought he only liked trans women. And of course, she talked about Knuck as well. She is feeling some type of tension, some pressure that they want her. Well, it's quite obvious that they do. And she does not want things to be weird with Keisha as well. Now, we know Tiffany did say that she's not really trying to worry about a relationship. She just wants to focus on her unborn child. And y'all know Keisha's like, well, you want to focus on that while we take care of your other child. So they kind of like going back and forth or whatever. It's just a matter of time before these two really go at it, in my opinion. I mean, it's always something, right? Now, we know your girl Alicia was in the background snooping and she heard their conversation, and you know she gonna take this in, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a conversation with Tiffany about Knuck and Victor, because y'all know she don't like Knuck at all, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna tell Tiffany to stay away from him. Now, we get to your girl Lene, and Lene's like the voice of the people. She is feeling like we feeling. And we know that Dom and her brother Jamal, they moving entirely too fast. Like, what the hell is going on? They kind of got into it or whatever. But we know Dom did tell her that she loves her brother, and she does take her feelings in consideration as well. She just wants all this to work with no drama. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get through this as quickly as possible, and they wasn't playing around. Now, your boy Dante shows up. I guess he got ordained. I'm like, what the hell is going on up in here? I mean, this scene, I was cracking up. I couldn't take it serious at all. Papa was laughing. Lene was laughing because they couldn't take it serious. I mean, they really did just get married that quick up in that house. I'm like, okay. And did y'all hear that website that they used? Mightaswelldothis.com? I'm like, what? I mean, I guess it is what it is. And of course, I guess your boy Jamal said, mightaswellclapthesecheeks.com, because right after that, that's exactly what ended up happening. But we know it's going to be some issues in this relationship. This whole hurry up marriage thing, in my opinion, is not going to work out. You guys let me know what y'all think about that. Now we get to your boy Darnell, Emmett, and Damien. Of course, they got a little boat party as well. They out there kicking it. Y'all know Darnell cheap as always, but they're talking about Emmett and what he needs to do as far as Keisha, because I mean, he might as well go ahead and get married with her. And he's still kind of hesitating or whatever. He ain't really feeling it. Damien told him he better hurry up before Knuck tries to slide on her. And Emmett told him he's not really worried about Knuck at all. He's more worried about Knuck probably trying to get Tiffany. And he feels like Knuck ain't gonna do nothing to him. I guess he's feeling a little bit too safe. Well, something may end up happening to Emmett, which we know it is. I mean, based off that trailer, it don't look too good. Now, eventually he will ask Keisha to marry him. We know this just based off that official trailer. The question is, will Emmett end up doing it before it's too late? Now we get to Pastor Zeke and Knuck, and we know Knuck ended up getting upset because Pastor Zeke told one of his boys that Knuck's name is Nathan. He was not trying to say his street name, and Knuck was not liking the way that he was talking to him. So they kind of got into it, but not too much. All I know is this, your boy Knuck told Pastor Zeke he don't need his help, and we know Knuck did not like Pastor Zeke giving him that name. Now they end up talking later on, and Pastor Zeke told Knuck it's a better way to lead instead of just dropping off bodies, because Knuck, that's all he's going to do. He's going to continue to drop off bodies. He is leading with fear, and that's the wrong way. But y'all know Knuck don't give a damn. He gonna do what he wanna do. Now they end up seeing Alicia on her boat, and Pastor Zeke was like, man, so what's her deal? And Knuck told him that she's just a rich lady who believes she can change the world with her money. Pastor Zeke told him, well, money makes the world go round, right? So you already know what time it is. Your boy Pastor Zeke was already plotting and planning. He said, she got bread, let's get to it. Now we get to Bari and Henna, the publisher, and your boy Bakari ain't feeling her. And her whole goal is to sell as many books as possible. She trying to get paid. Bakari, He just wants to tell his story. Well, it's a business at the end of the day, and if you don't agree, I guess you can do the publishing yourself. Now, he does have a conversation with Alicia, talking about he ain't really messing with this white girl and stuff like that, but Alicia is telling him, look, you got to do what you got to do, and she tells him that she helped change his life. He says he didn't really want that, he just wanted an opportunity. Alicia tells him, well, it's a little bit too late for that. So Alicia ain't playing around. Now, we know Bakari does go to Professor Gardner and talk about this because y'all know Gardner was not really feeling the Henna character in Alicia. So Professor Gardner is going to find out how much publishing is. That way Bakari can end up doing it himself. So we going to see. Now, Tiffany gets Victor and Rashad to try out these shrooms for her. We know she had a conversation with Hannibal earlier on in the episode about these shrooms, and she just wants to know how the product is, so she needs details. Of course, she can't take them. She's pregnant. She needs them to do it. They end up taking them later on in the episode, and man, it really had them in their feelings. It had them going crazy, y'all. Victor up here turning into Trig, you know what I'm saying, having flashbacks about his life and about the life he could have had, and pretty much it makes him push away love. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that he went through growing up, that trauma, it really affects him to this day. Rashad did not receive a lot of love at all from his mother, so of course, him growing up, that's what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? He is always looking for that love, but it seems like he never gets that love that he dishes out back. So we already know that means that Alicia ain't giving him that love as well. So Rashad has been through a lot. Victor has been through a lot. And of course, both of them did not receive enough love growing up. And it's just an example of the trauma that all of us go through as a child. And as adults, we still are affected by that trauma. Know what I'm saying? But we grew up in a generation where you kind of just push things to the side. Sad thing is, pushing it to the side ain't gonna do nothing. All it's gonna do is show itself later on in your life. And this is what Rashad and of course Victor is dealing with right now, just like a lot of people are today. I want to know how Tiffany's going to feel about this when she learns about what they went through. Now we get to your girl Jada, Tracy, Charles. They all on the boat kicking it, having a good time. And Jada gets some information about Charles. Of course, he's getting all the ladies at the church. You know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of attention and getting them on their knees to pray. But not only just to pray. You know what I'm saying? They getting loose for real. Now, of course, Jada tells Tracy, like, look, you cannot trust him. He up here pretty much messing with all these girls at the church. And of course, we know Charles does explain himself to Tracy, letting her know that yes, he does get a lot of attention, but he ain't doing nothing for real. Know what I'm saying? And he really likes Tracy. And it seems like Tracy is falling for it. But the look that he gave her when she walked away let me know that he's always going to be a snake and that he is always going to do and say what he got to do to get what he wants. And it seems like Tracy is about to be another victim. And of course, I know he is praying to get up in that. So we gonna see, man. We definitely gonna find out. Now we get back to Rashad. That man is tired. Those shrooms got him all messed up. He did not get to go pick up your girl Alicia in time. And of course, she was very upset. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a conversation about this earlier on in the episode. And Rashad told her he got it. He gonna be there. Well, guess what? She gonna have somebody else pick her up. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think about Papa and Lene. We know he ended up hanging out with her because of, you know, Jamal and Dom using the house as a honeymoon suite. So they was kind of kicking it a little bit. She did thank him, and we can tell that Papa was kind of in his feelings. Is he trying to get with Lene, or is he thinking about Kenya? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, something's going to happen within this whole storyline. Papa is about to make a move on somebody. Now we get to the end of the episode, and Pastor Zeke the Snake, we know he picked up Alicia. The two are having a conversation. And we know Alicia, she wants Pastor Zeke to help her out. She wants to kill all the killers that's out here smoking people with no conscience. We know Pastor Zeke, he's kind of questioning her because he's like, man, the new young crowd is coming in. They kind of trust me. And, you know, why should I send them to you to basically get them slaughtered by you? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really do that. Why should I do it? And Alicia tells him, look, I can pay you a lot of money. Way more money than you getting paid now. I can help you out with the expansion fund. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I can start a fundraiser. And we talking about millions. And once she said millions, Pastor Zeke is like, man, so what you need me to do? So your girl, Alicia, she has recruited this boy, Pastor Zeke, to go out there and do her dirty work. The question is, will he end up letting her know about what Knuck is all about? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like Pastor Zeke really is about that money. He tried to help Knuck out. He tried to give Knuck all this advice about what he needs to do. Knuck don't give a damn. Knuck's still out here catching bodies pretty much for no reason, for real. I know he has his own reasons, but man, catching these bodies, come on, you can't be doing that. I mean, I understand old boy was kind of flashy and everything, but it's other ways, just like Pastor Zeke said, it's other ways to lead. And we all know this. The only thing is, Knuck, when he hits that switch, he hits it, y'all. And he's like a whole different person. But we know Knuck does have a heart. We know he can be a good person. He really can. But the bad side of him will be his weakness. The sad thing is, it seems like all of his enemies, they're plotting and planning, and they may end up making a move on him together. And we already know Alicia and Reg, that conversation is going to be crazy. I cannot wait to see it, because y'all know, most likely, these two may end up linking up. And of course, they may try to take down Knuck as well. So your boy Knuck will have to make some adjustments real soon. And on top of that, we got your girl, Detective Tucson. She is back to take down the 63rd Street mob. And of course, Reg is on her list. So we're going to see how that all plays out. But down below, I want you guys to give me your theories, predictions. Let me know, how did y'all feel about episode 5? You already know I will be dropping the what to expect video over the weekend once that episode 6 trailer is released. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.